Hi, so we are doing a how-to video on how to change your car's oil.
Like an American. Yeah.
We have this pan right here. We're going to be getting the oil out of the car. What we have put the emergency brake on the car. We have put brakes behind the back tires, and we have ramped up the car onto these ramps right here. Put some sandbags, and we are all set to start doing this thing.
So once you've got your car ramped up, you find your oil tank. It should look a little something like this. Take a trusty little thingy, and you just take it. You just unscrew it. Oh, that's probably the wrong way.
It's
Yep. So we're going to unscrew this, and then the oil is going to go into this pan right here. If you can
That's
see
tightening it.
So once Simon figures
There you
out
go.
which way to turn the wrench. Okay, he's got it.
there you go. Okay, now
Right, you got right here. Okay, so now if you're really good at this, you can probably
make sure
get it without. Okay, make sure your phone is out of the way.
Wait, make sure that
Yes,
this is
it's
right
under.
where-
That is under.
Okay. All right.
I've already done all the geometry. So you got to unscrew it and make sure not to lose your screw.
Yeah,
Once you get
make
to a
sure you
certain
hold
point,
on
you
to
got to
that.
get your fingers out of the way,
And your hand. And
Yep.
hand and everything.
We do not want to get oil on ourselves.
Well, if you do, it's not going to hurt you.
Because
I got it.
I already got oil on my fingers. It's fine.
yeah, it's
We're almost there.
You can go a little faster.
No, I'm trying, but I'm also.
Got it.
There we
Good
go.
job.
There we go. You see that? That's the oil draining out as we speak into this pan right here.
See how
This
dark
car
that
is super easy because it is right up near the front of the car. We got it right here.
Also, take note. See how dark the oil is? That means you needed to change it.
That is a good tell sign.
Yeah, it is. Also, make sure don't lose your screw because sometimes
Yeah.
you might drop it in there.
Wipe it-
You drop
wipe
it in
it
there.
off.
It's
Wipe it
okay. Yeah, here, I'll wipe it off.
All right. Good.
But
So we'll
make
just let
sure
that
not to
drain.
do that. We'll just let that drain and we'll see you in a bit.
There's the screw. I'm just putting the screw back in the pan.
It's an oil filter wrench, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to replace the old filter with the new filter right here.
Okay.
See, it can be tough to sort of see where your oil filter is, so I'm not going to show that to you, but just know that in the car it's there. It looks like that little knob. I can show you right here. It looks like this, but it's going to be sideways. So what that's going to do is you're going to take that and you're going to use it just like a regular wrench, and you're going to take it off and then put it back on. So my great grandpa always said to take a little bit of the oil and grease it up right there on that edge, that rubber right there. And so that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Okay.
take some of this oil, I'm going to put it right along there, almost like a paintbrush.
Yep.
And there we go.
All right. Good. Can't really see it.
So now we're
Oh, wait,
putting,
yeah, go ahead.
now we are putting this back on. We're gonna put the filter back on inside the car. As you can see, it's tough to see that. But here's the old filter that we took off. We unscrewed that, and now we have our new filter that is being put on right now.
One thing that you want to do is you hand tighten the oil filter. That's it. Okay. Once you hand tighten it, then you just do a little wrench with the oil filter wrench, and that's it. You do not want to strip the oil filter. Okay.
So now we're gonna take this right here, and we're going to do the last tightening of the oil filter. So now we've come to the time where we're going to put our oil back in the good old car. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off. See this right here?
Yep.
And take that off, put that to the side, and now we're ready to fill up
All right.
the oil.
Yeah. Be very.
We're going to start filling up the oil. So I'm just going to put like that right there. I'm just
Find your spot
Find
and
the
just
spot.
stay right there.
Just stay right there. Keep it nice and steady. Just
Steady.
like that.
Don't do it too fast. And it's
Just
gonna
like
you're gonna
that.
do all of the oil.
So now we're just letting it sit right there.
Just for a few seconds, for a few minutes.
Just for a few minutes, you know, making sure we get out all the oil that we can. And then we are about finished. Alright, so now we're going to put our cap right here back on. Just like that. Make sure that's nice and secure. And there, now we have our oil put in. So that's the end. This was my how-to video on how to change your oil in your car. I hope you enjoyed it.